Ocean animal conservation, according to Science Daily, is the protection and preservation of ecosystems in oceans and seas. One of the things that hurts the ocean and the animals is the plastic pollution. It is a growing problem and we need to stop it so it won't hurt the animals in the ocean. Many animals think that this plastic is food, and they can get caught in it and hurt themselves. The coral reefs are important to us because they help people in providing food and even jobs. The coral reefs are in danger because of certain diseases that affect them. Water temperature can hurt them, and even people can hurt them by overfishing, by pollution, and even running their boats on top of them. Many of the coral reefs have been destroyed. Overfishing is a problem because it depletes the population of the fish, and the fish have a hard time recovering. It is wasteful because so many of the fish in a big haul are often discarded. Oil spills are another danger to the animals of the ocean. According to the National Ocean Service, oil spills are harmful to marine birds and mammals, as well as fish and shellfish. This is because the chemicals of the oil are poisonous. If the animals are caught in the oil, it is hard for them to move around. Whaling has been happening for a long time. People have relied on the whales for their meat and used other parts of the whale for other things. They use the oil from the whale for oil lamps. Because of the whaling, whales have become an endangered species. So you see, we need to take care of the oceans so the animals will be safe. There are places you can get more information on ocean animal conservation. Check out the Chattanooga Public Library. Check places on the internet with the help of your parents. Thanks for joining us, and have a great day.
So we're going to show you today why a plastic bag in the ocean will fool a sea turtle into thinking that he is eating a jellyfish. First, you get a jar or a bottle, any size, and you fill it with water. The next thing you will take is your food coloring. You don't have to color the water, but it just makes it look a little more like ocean water. So I'll put in just a couple of drops, don't need much. I need a plastic bag, one that you can see through or is opaque, and I need a rubber band. So I take my plastic bag. This one, the newspaper came in at my house, but you can use one from like Walmart or something, but you want to make sure it's one that you can kind of see through. Although you can do it with a white bag, because that's sometimes what is actually dropped into the ocean. And I made a little head, and I am wrapping this rubber band around so it will keep the jellyfish's head. I'm going to poof it out just a little bit. Now, I took and tore the bottom of my bag, as you can see, so it looks like the tentacles. You can cut that too. So here is my jellyfish, or what looks like a jellyfish, and you're thinking, that doesn't look like a jellyfish. Just wait. I take my jellyfish little guy, and I stick him in the water. And I'm going to put this lid on this jar really, really tight. And then I'm going to turn this jar upside down. Now, I don't know if you can see this. I hope so. You will see that when I'm moving this around, like the jellyfish would be floating in the water, this bag looks like a jellyfish floating around. Now, we can kind of tell that that's not a jellyfish. However, if you're a sea turtle, your eyes aren't as good as a human's eyes, and you just see that floating around in the water, and you think, dinner. And you would go over there, and you would eat that. So you can do this at home and make your jellyfish in a jar. If you want to turn it into a craft project, you can glue sand and some little shells and stuff around it to make your jellyfish in a jar. Remember, this is why it's really bad to drop trash into the ocean, or if you see trash in the ocean or the river, you pick it up, because it isn't good for the animals who live there because they can eat it. And if a jellyfish is eaten by a sea turtle, the sea turtle will eat it and think he is full and he won't eat anymore, and he can actually starve to death. If he eats something like a plastic bottle, it can cut him on his insides and it can kill him. So trash in our waterways is a bad thing. Thank you.